What's up, guys? How's it going? Today I just want to talk about how much has changed since I started being a pro gamer and what it takes now to be a pro gamer compared to what it took back in the day. When I first started, back when I was about 15 years old, I'm about to be 20 in a couple of weeks, so it's pretty exciting. I still got one more year until I'm completely legal, but a lot has changed since I started doing this, and, I want to give you guys a backstory about my life and what I did growing up. So, back in 2006, I was 12 years old, and I started to play Call of Duty 4. My friend got me into it. I started playing PlayStation 3, and, I loved it. Ever since I started playing, I absolutely loved the game. I was so bad. Like, you guys don't understand. I was extremely bad. I was probably the worst player that would enter the lobby at any given time. I literally went like 1 in 25 every single game I played. And I remember one time, I forgot the map in the mode. I think it was like Team Deathmatch on some map in Call of Duty 4. I don't remember the map. It was like a bridge, and then there was like another bridge, and you could like snipe across. I don't know. It wasn't overgrown. It was like some dark, weird map. But I went 4 in 38, and I had a LMG, and I used the knife the entire time, and I got 4 kills with the knife. And I looked at my friend, and I was like, "Hey, that's pretty good, right? I got 4 kills with the knife." And oh man, it was just such a great time back then. I used to stay up all night with my friend, and we would just play Search and Destroy until like 7 in the morning every single night during weekends. Every single time I'd go to his house, and we just play Search and Destroy with an MP5 silencer and just rush around and do, whatever, because we just had so much fun doing it. And then as I advanced going into high school, I started to play even more, and I just got so addicted to Call of Duty that I stopped doing everything that I did. I used to play basketball all the time. I used to play football growing up. I was really good at basketball when I was a kid. When I was like from 10 to 13, I used to play in like a league, and I was literally the best player in the league, and I was going to go play in my middle school, and I loved basketball. Like, that was one of my biggest passions growing up. But Call of Duty just took over for me. I loved it so much that I just stopped doing everything else. I didn't really hang out with my friends too much growing up. I stopped hanging out with them. I stopped playing football. I stopped doing basketball, and I focused more on Call of Duty. And I remember when I went to high school, all I really cared about was playing the game. I didn't really care about my grades. I didn't care about my friends. I didn't care about making friends since I went to a completely different high school, transferring from one school to another. And that's when my life started to change a lot. I started to become more quiet. I didn't like to talk too much, and I started literally just looking forward to going home after school and playing the game, and that's all I cared about was just playing. And it got to the point where I was playing PlayStation 3. I never played Xbox until I had to move over after I turned pro, and I used to play all day, every day, and I wanted to be number one. So I looked at the wins category, and all I did was play Search and Destroy. And back in the day, you would get 1 win per round for Search and Destroy. So since I played so much, I already had a decent ranking in the world. I was probably in like the top 1,000 since I just played literally anywhere from like 5 to 15 hours a day. So I was in the top 1,000, and I was like, wow, I want to be number one. Like, I could definitely achieve this. So after putting in weeks and weeks and weeks and months, and literally 5 months straight from when World at War came out when I was in freshman. I was 2009, so 5 years ago. Once Call of Duty World at War came out, that was the game after COD 4. I literally put in so much time to the game where I became number one in the world. I spent hours upon hours, and I kid you not, like, I would literally go to school, come home at like 3:45, and I would play till like 2 in the morning. Some days I would miss school just because I got so tired and I didn't want to wake up in the morning, and I would just play just because I loved it so much. And I don't know how many times I'm going to say this, but if I could go back and change it, I would. Now it's become something to me where this is like a job, and I take it as serious as a job, and it's in a weird state now, because I feel like if I continue doing what I'm doing and I stay on the track that I'm on, and I stay focused on the goal at hand, which is winning championships and producing content and producing something entertaining for you guys to watch, and streaming consistently and winning and doing well with the team, that things are going to happen and things are going to all fall in place. But it's also a risk. It's also a gamble. I could go back to school. I could take classes part-time. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I did decide back last December that I wasn't going to go to school anymore, and I was going to do this full-time, and it's paid off for me so far. I've had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of traveling. I've met a lot of people. I've opened a lot of doors. I have a lot of opportunities in front of me now. So I don't think college is going to be an option for me anymore moving forward into the future. I always wanted to go away to school, and I wanted to play at Villanova. I wanted to play football there, but I didn't get into the school when I tried. I took like a year off in Black Ops 2, and all I focused on was my grades and training for football. But I only had like a 3.8, and I majored in communications, so it wasn't the best major, and it didn't get me into the school despite the connections I had. So I didn't get into the school, so I stopped training for football. I still did a lot of conditioning, cardio, and working out. And now it's getting to the point where, fitness is something that I think about a lot. Gaming is something I think about a lot. So I figure the best way I should approach this moving forward is just coinciding the two together, put fitness and gaming together, because if I could be somebody who works out every day, and even if I went to school, I could still make time for working out, because there was a time where I was going to school and taking 5 classes, I was scrimming like 4 to 5 hours a day, and I was working out for about 2 hours a day, and I was working a part-time job at a gym. So it's possible to do all of it, and I just want to let you guys know that if you guys want anything in life, it's always possible. You just got to put in the effort. You got to keep believing. You're going to have a lot of people doubting you. I come off sometimes as cocky and arrogant, so a lot of people like to doubt me and like to look at the negatives before the positives, but at the end of the day, I'm always going to push forward. I'm always going to persevere and work towards my dreams, and right now, my goal is to win. My goal is to do the best I possibly can with my team and to also work out. I just love to work out. I just love to better myself. I love to be in the best physical shape I possibly can. I like looking good. I like dressing good. I like having manners. I like showing respect to people. I just enjoy the little things that and I don't know how to explain it, but these little things, all of this together, just makes me happy. It just makes me feel good about myself. So I just want to let you guys know a little bit about me. I went a little bit off topic when I went back to when I was in high school and playing, but like I said, in high school, I literally lost all my grades. I didn't really care about football. I played on the team, but I never started because I wouldn't show up to practice at the time. I missed a lot of games because I went to events, and, it was just a weird situation for me growing up. It was something that I felt I was alone in. I didn't feel like that many people did what I did, and that many people didn't really do what I did. I didn't really know anyone in my school who would play video games the way I did and compete and travel across the country. But once I turned a senior in high school, once I was 17, I won a national championship, and I have the check on the wall. You probably can't see it in the camera, but I know all of you guys who watch this video probably know that I won 2011 Black Ops Nationals, and once I did that, I kind of started to tell people about what I did and how I won. But after that, once I went to college, I figured college was something that was safe for me. College is something that is always going to be there, and college is something that I should do. So that's when I decided to go towards college rather than gaming. But I don't know what it was. I think once I dropped Clayster off my team, and then I saw him have success with Complexity, and then once he joined Optic, and I saw how much Clayster's life changed, it really inspired me to say, hey, I can do this too. I know I'm one of the best players. I know that I could speak well in front of a camera. I know I could do everything that all these other guys are doing, but I can do it better, and I know I can. So that's what I've been really focusing on in these past, 7-8 months. Ever since I joined SB, that's really when everything turned for me. That's when college, I was still in college, and I joined SB, and I wanted to have a new start, so I left Quantic. I joined SB. I took over the pro team. I picked up my own players. I picked up Saints, Apathy, and Dito. We had some success. We got 4th at the championships, the World Championship, and we also got 1st at the regional event before that. So we did really well together, and then, I got the opportunity with FaZe, so now I'm trying to take the most of I can with this. I love the guys that I'm around. At first, it was a struggle, teaming with Dito. I did not like Dito. Dito did not like me, but we've grown on each other a lot. I consider him one of my better friends now. Every time I hang out with him, we have a great time. We always keep it 100. We never lie to each other, at least as what I'm concerned. We don't lie to each other. We're very honest. We've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of bad times, a lot of good times, and that's what makes us, I think, a good team now. I feel so confident with the guys. I love playing with them, and Apathy, I've been around just as long as Dito, and Parasite's relatively new to the team, but that's another story for another time. I just want to give you guys an update of what's going on and what fuels me to play and what I love to do, and just a little bit about me. I also didn't really have a gameplay for today, and I don't know if you guys want me to post more gameplays, if you guys want me to post reactions to gameplays, because I get heated when I play. I get very mad at little stupid things, and I look back at my videos and I figure that those are the videos that get the most views and the most ratings, and honestly, I enjoy them too. So, I'm one of my biggest fans. I love what I do, and I don't want to put out some work that you guys aren't going to like, or some crappy lower tier video. So that's not what I'm about, and I want to produce the best content out there, and I want to be funny, I want to be myself, I want to be genuine, and I also want to be respectful. So that's all I really got for today, guys. Thanks for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.